Welcome to Bonus Action, a tabletop podcast. Join us on a Dungeons & Dragons journey through the maelstrom continent of Edax on the world of Caloria. Our daring adventurers will uncover the mysteries of the New World and reveal stories of their past. Let's meet the cast.
Hello, I'm Druten. I am playing Rizarin Inarek, the half-elf paladin.
Hi, my name's Eric. I'll be playing Bartleby Meriffindor, the human warlock, who's got a little bit of a secret behind him.
I'm Tim, and I'll be playing Vale Luckall, a failed wizard turned adventurer.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm playing Fenrir Oakenshield, a monk halfling who really wants to be a dwarf.
And I'm Rich, also known as Walnuts, and I will be the DM for all of you in my homebrew world of Caloria. We're back!
Good night.
Bye!
See you guys later.
Oh, I always forget about that. Forget about that.
We don't.
I know. We're going to be playing some D&D, guys. We're back. If you are following us on Patreon and you pay the $10 tier, you might not have listened to us for the past month. If you pay at the $5 tier, you get this a few days early. But if you're listening to us every other week, then it's only been 2 weeks for you guys. So,
It seems pretty frequent.
It is.
How can I listen to this more frequently?
Do you have a podcatcher app of your choice?
Does Google Podcasts work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you just look up Bonus Action or OneQuest.
Yeah.
And you can subscribe and follow and listen.
What?
That's the words.
This is like magic.
Yeah. Everyone say hi, by the way.
Hi, by the way.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
By the way.
I know we kind of already did. I'm a little bit flustered. I'm all over the place, but we're going to play some D&D. I don't think we have any housekeeping to keep up with, so we can just get right into it.
Yeah, maybe.
We all just got really fucked up on some shrooms.
What happened?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. So, last we played.
So I didn't subscribe, so I didn't listen to it. So
it's not out yet, actually.
See,
At the
I'll
time
never
of
know.
recording, we're still 2 episodes ahead. Or we're still 2 episodes.
Go us.
Yeah. But the next episode comes out tomorrow, or came out on Friday if you're a Patreon subscriber.
Okay.
Anyway, last we played, the party decided it would be fun to recruit the Ferals in order to fight the oncoming Duragars in the mines. The goblins were easily made a fool and believed everything the team told them. They agreed to an accord that the monsters below needed to go, and the group of about 30 goblins, including the chief, banded together. Reaching the mines, the mines were reorganized so that the miners could hide, and a note and a map was left with the layout of the mines on a door. Getting lost in the mines, you guys eventually found your way to the cavern that opens up. Equipped with your wits and some frozen barrels, you headed deeper and deeper into the Underdark caverns, encountering some strange mushrooms and a group of Duergar seemingly on their way to the mines that you came from. After dispatching the group of Duergar, the army found a spot to rest, and in the morning you learned that a number of goblins had actually died overnight. You all believe it may have had something to do with the mushrooms you found and ate, but you're not really sure. Over the course of the next few hours, you traveled further and deeper into these caverns, finding what seemed to be some sort of mushroom forest. In this damp, dark, under-earth area, there is no light except for the bioluminescence of the mushrooms themselves, and the further you get into the forest, the larger and more varied the species of mushrooms become. Eventually, you come to a large, rainbow-colored mushroom that a few of you decided to go investigate, along with a bunch of the goblins, where once you touched it, it started to release spores of all types that caused you guys to get into some strange fear hallucination. Bartleby and Rizarin, you guys got affected.
Yep.
Fenrir and Val, you guys Val, you stayed away. Fenrir, you fought off the infection, or the hallucinations, and you were able to come up with a plan to get everyone out from underneath, and at the end of it, most of the goblins had killed each other. You have about 10 goblins left, the chief, and the wits about you. Please do.
Do I still have wits about me?
No.
after
You
going through that mushroom thing?
That's what I want to start with.
Okay.
I need
Minus wits.
you two fellas to make a wisdom roll right now. So Rosarin and
Let's say
Bart.
A wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
12 for Bartleby.
Okay.
14.
14, gotcha. Let's go to... You guys currently are feeling some form of effects of
Hold up.
discomfort.
Hold up. If there's a dot next to wisdom, does that mean anything? Or is it already just means it adds
I think it means you
proficiency?
get your proficiency. Yeah. What is your wisdom save?
Well, I would figure that would have added it
If
all.
if you rolled it on there, it would have added
It just did 8 plus 4. So,
Yeah,
which is my...
so you're good.
4 is my modifier, not a proficiency.
I'm pretty sure it's proficiency.
Probably a proficiency.
I mean, well, what is your wisdom score? I doubt it. It's not 18, is it?
Right.
It's a 15, so you're right.
So,
It's
yeah.
got the plus extra 2. Got it. All right, never mind. I was trying to see if I get even better score.
Gotcha. So you guys, after the effects of these mushrooms, you're kind of just blank, and you don't remember the last few moments. You don't remember seeing what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember fighting each other. You just now come to, and you look around, and you see the goblins are that a bunch of goblins are missing.
Okay. Zarin, you have an axe. We should chop down that glorious
Nope.
mushroom.
Nope.
But I have so
No.
many mushrooms, and
No.
I also
need to
don't
add
have an
more to the-
axe, so...
No.
how about a sword,
Nope.
a big hammer?
No.
You have Rosanna's sword, by the way.
Oh, right, I do have your sword.
No.
You have my sword.
I do have your sword.
So use my sword to chop it down.
Don't
and
chop it down.
Just leave it.
Why?
You were under the effects of the mushroom, which made you hallucinate. And that's why also we are missing a bunch of goblins.
Oh, I just figured they were napping.
Nope, they're dead. They kill each other.
I have no recollection of hallucinating.
Yes,
this sounds
because
made
you
up.
were hallucinating.
I suppose that makes logical sense of some sort. Zarin,
I mean, I'll take their word for it.
all right, can you go chop that down anyway?
Do
Okay.
not chop it down.
I need it for my collection.
You don't need it.
Fine, I'll just burn it down later. All right, well,
So you guys do have some sense of lost time. You just don't know what that time was.
yeah. So, that happened. A bunch of them are dead, not napping, which is unfortunate. Our army is much less, and I guess we should still press on.
We might want to rest.
Yeah, how long have we been going through this cave? It's been a bit, hasn't it?
It was several hours to get through this cave.
Oh, wait,
to get
didn't
to
we,
this point.
like, we had just taken a rest before we got to this, didn't
I
we?
think we did.
So yes, you did rest after fighting the Duergar the day before,
Right.
but it's only been, let's say, about 5 or 6-ish hours. I should have listened to the play tape to the game tape to remember how long. But like, there's still like you can still travel a little bit more. It's not going to force exhaustion if you continue to travel.
Gotcha.
But if you guys do decide to rest, there is this giant mushroom that you can rest under.
You know what? Actually, there's a great idea. I think that we should walk for 2 hours in that way, away from the mushroom,
Okay.
and then we'll rest.
And if you want to do that, who would be taking charge?
I'll take charge.
Roll a survival check.
Gonna heal myself a little bit.
That's a loud box. I like it.
Survival?
Yeah.
13.
You take a look and search around on the ground, and you eventually do find footprints leading out the caverns in the opposite directions you came from. You can identify those as the Duergar footprints that have been coming up this path.
Okay.
If you decide to go that way. If you decide to go elsewhere, it's up to you guys.
He's taking charge.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
All right, let's go. Let's go towards let's follow these footprints for a little bit, and then maybe take a resty.
Let's round it up, goblins. Do you want a quieter dice box? I've brought like 4.
No, it's okay. It's
Okay.
good. It's good ASMR.
It is. I like it. I like it.
All right, just throwing it out there.
All right, so yeah, you gather everyone up. The goblins, all of them, including the chief, are disoriented as well. Just kind of confused as to what just happened. But they follow behind you guys.
I clap him on his back and just go, "You and me both, buddy. Let's go. By the way, have a mushroom."
What color mushroom do you use?
What colors were there?
Let's not feed anybody those mushrooms.
So the mushroom colors were purple, green, yellow, blue, and red.
So I'm holding purple, and I'm just looking at Vale, and I'm like, but...
Just shaking my head. Shaking my head no. If you do it, you do it, but she's shaking her head no.
You used to be cool, Vale. And I just keep going.
Sorry, I'm trying to save everybody's life. Just keeps walking.
Science is more important than everybody.
So you do travel another couple of hours, about another 2 to 3 hours, and you start to exit out the denseness of the spore forest, or the fungal forest, whichever you want to call it. And along the walls of the caverns, you can start to see some mineral deposits, some coppers, some obsidians, and things like that.
Are there any rainbow-colored deposits?
Roll perception.
Because I kind of want to avoid those. A 5.
Nice.
You do not see any rainbow colored deposits.
Oh, good. We're totally safe, guys.
What's rainbow?
What's rainbow?
Yeah, what's that?
Like the mushroom.
Oh, okay, the big rainbow mushrooms.
He's just afraid of rainbows now.
I'm being cautious. I don't trust anything down here that looks like a rainbow.
Smart. I'm definitely not putting 2 and 2 together there. So if I see anything rainbow, I'm going for it.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll a perception. He can't find perception on D&D.
It's all on 2 different pages in the app, okay?
It's kind of weird. I think your character sheet seems a little bit more efficient. You're using a different one, right? Someone was using
14.
I have a different app.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it's still
can
all,
see a small looking deposit of some mineral ore.
Excellent. Who has a pickaxe? Anybody? This is for science. Anyone?
Nope.
Nope.
Can you just jab the sword into here to try to get this out?
You have his sword.
Why don't we...
He has my sword.
All right.
I could try. If this sword breaks, I need mine back.
You'll be fine.
We could rest here and then just take our time doing it. I could summon an unseen servant. We could just have them mine it.
Let's have at it.
Okay. All right. Somebody... because you wear armor and stuff. Roll an intelligence check of sorts to see if you can identify what kind of minerals that is. Now 20. That's
perfect
mithril.
waste of an at 20.
That's mithril. The
Okay.
rainbow.
Sweet.
It's more of a bluish hue, but in the light it gives a little bit of a rainbow. Kind of like how if you look at like an oil slick, it's kind of rainbowy.
Gotcha.
I don't trust it.
We're going to be rolling in the dough when we sell this, bros.
So you set up camp.
Yep.
You do your car alarm.
Yep. Salt car alarm. Yep.
Salt car alarm.
Salty car alarm, as we're going to call it.
Unseen servant to go start trying to dig out over the course of...
After they get our tents up and everything.
Got it. Makes sense. Any conversations or anything that you all want to have?
I'll probably help in whatever I can to get that mineral stuff out, but...
I thought you were afraid of it. Why would you
carefully?
Okay.
Are you like wearing gloves to make sure you're not touching it with your hands?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Once if I see it fall apart and we get some pieces in it, doesn't make anybody look crazy, I'm probably going to feel a lot better about it.
Just gingerly tap it to see if anything happens.
Yeah.
So since it is your unseen servant primarily that's trying to dig it out, let's roll. Let's roll a d12.
Okay.
Just roll a d12.
Oh, it's 12.
You are able to, over the course of the night with your unseen servant, a little help you get from whoever else, you're able to get about 12 pounds of this.
12
Oh, hell yeah.
pounds.
Yeah. It's
My,
heavy stuff.
What's a pound?
Yeah. Do we use pounds? I thought we used kilos in this campaign.
No, because we use miles as well, so. And feet.
Come on, D&D is all imperial
You know,
system.
you know
Get
what?
out of here, metric.
You find a buttload, okay? A buttload is an actual measurement. You find a buttload. No,
Metric shit
a
ton.
buttload is
Mhm.
like giant barrel. So you find about 12 pounds.
Perfect. I like buttloads. Excellent.
Mhm.
So we barrel it up and get some goblins to lift.
We do, in fact, have barrels.
Yeah.
It has frozen water in it, though.
I
That
mean, we
can
could
melt.
just let it thaw. It's going to
You
be 8
could.
hours.
You're pretty far deep. It might be
Listen, all it takes is let it
Yeah.
sit for a bit. He's not, if he's not,
Can I unthaw water? Or can I thaw
If-
water? Unthaw.
Well, that spell lasts like a minute, and then it all starts to
well, it starts
thaw.
to thaw. And I assumed as you guys are traveling, you were continuing to.
he was.
He
freeze
was.
them.
He was, yes.
But at the
So
moment he's not.
yeah. So
So overnight
over
it
the
would
course
be
of the
good.
night, you might be able to empty out the barrel and fill it up the next morning. Sure.
Perfect. That's how we do it.
So
Yeah, it says just the water unfreezes in 1 hour, so.
okay. So in about an hour, your water unfreezes inside your barrel, and you're able to pour it out, or just put the mithril inside the water.
Shape water, make it come out in the shape of a star. And then refreeze it.
Okay.
Because why not?
Now you have
Star-shaped water.
a frozen star of water
Yes.
on the ground,
Actually.
and
Put that
a
back in the thing, and then just throw the star at him.
Yeah.
and a barrel of mithril.
Yes. Excellent.
Anything else you guys do throughout the night, or is it just?
No. I
Well,
think so.
okay, let's talk real quick
Oh, boy.
about what our plan is. Once the feral goblins and the Duragar meet, they'll fight, presumably.
Uh-huh.
Someone comes out on top, but then what do we do with who's left?
Kill them.
Okay.
That's a solid plan.
Oh, wait, I gave away my plan of I was going to kill whoever wins anyway.
Let's be real here. We all knew that was coming.
Fair.
Kind of planned on it.
Well, good.
Yeah, no, the plan 100% was kill them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Like,
I mean,
Watch
best
them
case-
fight.
Of the 2 case scenarios, if the goblins live, we might be able to just have them go away afterwards, which would be great.
Nah, I'm going to kill them.
Okay.
My plan is to kill the goblin leader and be like, I'm your king now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure.
What's
I'm
your
down.
alignment?
Neutral. Lawful neutral.
Okay. That's fine. Just teetering a little on evil. A little bit
Yeah.
on evil, but okay. Just remember that.
Okay.
It might dip.
It is
It
for
might
his-
dip down at some
It is
point.
for his own personal gain.
It is.
Yeah,
So
it is.
is.
I am following the law of I am conquering.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine.
There are no laws in the wilds.
Also, the goblins aren't good. They're
No,
clearly evil. They are more evil than me.
Mhm.
That
I'd
is
only be killing more
highly
evil.
presumptuous of you to assume that all goblins are evil.
No, these
You
goblins are.
racist.
It's been well established
bigot.
that these goblins
like a
are
shovel?
invaders.
All right. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm down for
Fenrir, do you have any opposition to this?
I'm
that.
I know you tend to like the not so violent approaches.
not super stoked on just killing everybody, but I think it seems like we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
It's for the
Literally,
safety
yeah.
of-
literally killing
So-
2 birds with 1 stone.
For sure. Yeah, because we have to get them out of we got them out of the town.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
I
they're
wonder,
evil.
I
so.
wonder if some of these mushrooms just have a poisoning effect that will kill them, because we could just theoretically feed them to the
Yeah.
goblins beforehand.
That'd be pretty cool. We did feed some of them to some of them, and some
This
they
is
got
out of character. I'm pretty sure Vale wouldn't have this
somewhat
idea.
sick. So
You did feed some of them. I don't
forget
recall
what
what
color
color.
we fed
I
them.
think they were purple, but I can't quite remember.
I wouldn't want to intentionally completely weaken our
That's,
own force.
that's fair.
But if it's like a delayed release somehow, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe while they're trying to dig out this stuff
A
overnight,
reward
I'm
mushroom
like
cake.
trying to figure anything out that I can with the mushrooms, any types of experiments I can do, short of testing on live
Actually,
creatures.
if you want to get rid of the goblins, what you could do afterwards, if they win, is send them to the rainbow mushroom, and you could tell them that we need the rainbow mushroom cut down, and then you could do whatever you want with this.
This is the dream. I need that rainbow mushroom. I don't know what happened in it, but I need it.
So,
You'll find out.
Good.
you said you're checking on the mushrooms?
Yeah, I'm just
Do
trying.
you have any sort of alchemy kit or anything like that?
Let's say probably not, but let's see what we got.
You might. It depends on your
I
background.
should check too.
Yeah, if,
No,
if
my
you guys have
background
any kits.
was a haunted one, so I have a lot of like
Oh, okay.
holy focuses and such. Let's see, what do I got? Arcane focus book, crowbar, holy symbol, holy water, ink pen, bag of sand, mirror, oil, parchment, stake.
I have a lot of
You've got a jar of dirt.
What?
You've got a jar of dirt.
Yeah, man,
You
stuff
could
for warding
preserve-
off evil spirits, bro.
You can
A
preserve the
tinderbox,
mushrooms in
a
your salt.
torch, salt. I have salt, and that's all that I have.
Okay, so you can...
I have manacles.
I have a
a
notebook,
chest.
so if we can somehow do experiments, I can
Mhm.
keep track of what they do.
I have
It's-
parchments, but yeah.
It's definitely up to you guys what you wanna try to do. You can experiment on yourselves. You can experiment on the goblins. You can try to
Oh, I've got an idea.
like.
Are there any
I
mice
don't
or
know.
anything running around?
Yeah, there's the occasional mouse and other little small fantasy critters that might not be threatening.
Hey, Fenrir, any chance you'd be able to trap a mouse?
I could certainly try.
Go ahead, make a.
As long as you don't ask why, you'll
let's
be
do-
fine with this. I promise.
Let's do a survival check to see how well of a trap and everything you can make.
That's 14.
Okay. 14, you're able to look around for a bit over the course of the next 20 minutes to a half hour, find a good spot to set up a trap, and within the next 5-10 minutes of setting up that trap, you hear it trigger and you're able to catch a rat.
Okay.
Cool. So I guess we'll try to find a cage or something that we can put it in.
Mhm.
And then we can just start trying
You-
to see what each of the mushrooms does. and
You-
feed it.
You do have another barrel.
Okay. Yeah, that seems a lot for a rat, but sure.
'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know if you've really got the means to make a cage at the moment.
Okay.
But you can empty out that other barrel if you want, or you can try to make a cage. I don't really
Gotta tie a rope around the rat.
just tie a rope around the. Yeah, because you have a cart, right?
We do have a cart.
So you could tie the rat to the cart in the cart if that's what you want to do.
We've
we'll do that
got
for
the
now.
rat secured.
Yeah, you've got it secured.
One by one, give them little
Yeah.
pieces of mushroom.
All right.
So
And-
we're gonna try to figure out what each of the mushroom pieces seems to do.
Sure. Which color are you going to try first?
Red.
Red. All right.
I forget the colors again. So
It is purple, green, yellow, blue, and red.
yes.
So I would just say, assume we're gonna do all of them.
Okay. So you guys do red first.
Sure.
All right.
give them a small bite. Wait like 15 minutes. Then move on to the next one. Wait 15.
Hopefully it doesn't just die.
Yeah.
You see after feeding it a little bit of the red one, it starts to pant essentially and heave and dribble out some drool and even vomit a little bit.
Okay.
And it looks exhausted.
And that was the red one?
That was the red one.
Okay. Look purple.
He eats the purple and seems fine.
Did you say there was a blue one?
There is a blue.
We'll try that.
There's all the rainbow colors,
Yeah.
minus indigo.
Eats the blue one. Nothing really seems to happen. It's starting to get full though. When you go to give it the next bit of mushroom, it doesn't seem to really want to eat it. It's starting to get full. But you can certainly keep trying to feed it.
We try. I mean,
We could just take rest, and then Barley and I do the second shift for the rest, and then we can try that again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For the remaining two.
So you guys rest up and let the rat like rest as well, so it doesn't have to keep eating?
Yep.
All right. You guys take watch, or are you secure enough with your alarm your car alarm that
Your car alarm works.
Yep.
all right. And
Got goblins.
Goblins included.
Goblins are included in the alarm? Gotcha.
Yep.
I was going to ask that.
How many goblins left?
There's 11, essentially. There's 10 plus the king. I might have, at the end of the last week, I might have said there was 10 total. I'm going to say 10 plus the king.
Okay.
Or the chief. And yeah, the goblins will take watch as well. You guys can get a rest, and you're able to recover any expended spell slots and get the effects of a long rest. However,
I'm going to roll my things.
yeah, there's Aaron and Bartleby. I need you guys to roll another wisdom saving throw for me.
17.
17, gotcha.
Or no, I'm sorry, 15.
15, gotcha.
Charisma's plus 5.
You're doing your long rest still, right, Bart?
Yeah.
Okay. I need a wisdom saving throw from you once you get a chance.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
6.
6? Gotcha.
Oh, wait, sorry, no. You get a 8, because I hit the wrong wisdom button.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. So, as you all start to awaken, Rosarin, you start to wake up, and, actually, I don't like that one, because you're already asleep. You all hear Rosarin wake up in just a fit of screaming and fear for just a few moments, and you wake yourself up to just a fit of screaming, Rosarin. Bartleby, as you awaken, and this is going to go on for quite a while, not just a couple of hours or a couple of days, potentially indefinite, you start to hear voices in your head more so than before. And it's not just her voice.
Oh, good.
It's voices in general.
Cool.
On brand.
Yeah, that works. That fits.
Some of them are telling you about your fears. Tell them, like, watch out for her. She's coming. Stuff like that. But others are, like, also reinforcing the thoughts you're having as well. It's just all over the place. But yeah, you all are awakened to Rosarin just screaming.
Ah.
Come on.
Do it better.
Don't be a bee.
I mean,
Ah!
Unbelievable.
Good morning.
continues yelling.
Yeah. A lot of the goblins come over and hear him yelling, and, like, the chieftain actually gets ready to fight. Like, what's going on? Is everything okay?
I don't know.
Just a classic Rosarian scream, wake up.
Yep. Do it all the time. Totally normal. Everything is totally fine.
Bartleby, you start to hear in your head, is it fine? Everything's fine. Is it fine? Are you sure? Everything's fine.
As my eyes dart around, yeah, totally fine.
Yeah, it's alright, well, let's get some food in us,
Good idea. Let's go back to that rat.
alright?
Mm-hmm.
What, let's see, what colors did we do already? We did
red, purple, blues.
red, purple, blue, so we've got
Yellow, green,
and yellow.
Okay.
Which one do you
let's
do
go
first? Green? Gotcha.
Hopefully this isn't the one that's just a kill button.
It's the color of Avada Kedavra, so it's definitely the kill one.
What?
That's the killing curse from Harry Potter, Druten. I could see the blank look on your face. You had no idea.
I loosely knew what it was.
It was Harry Potter related.
It sounded like a dumb fake magic thing.
It's not. It's not dumb. It's
Abracadabra,
not fake.
come
It's
on
real.
now.
Okay, abracadabra, murder people.
The
Wizards are real.
Listen, ladies.
It's D&D, they are real.
See?
The rat eats the green mushroom.
Uh-huh.
Yes, good.
And
He transforms into a big green beast.
it's fine.
known
It
as
doesn't
rat.
really seemingly have any effects.
Oh, yeah.
But as you go to try to feed it the yellow mushroom, it kind of isn't hungry as well. Like, it's kind of just full. It doesn't want to eat. And you guys would know rats generally instinctually will eat anything. But this one is just like...
We're not giving him whole mushrooms, we're giving him a piece of it too. So.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I know.
I'm going to try a piece of that green mushroom.
Alright, I need you to roll a Constitution saving.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool, that's a 16. That's not bad.
You eat the mushroom, and immediately you kind of start to feel drained and downed, and you gain 1 level of exhaustion from eating this mushroom.
Okay.
You fall into a stupor, and for the rest of the day are quite exhausted,
It's
even
good to
after
know
just
that I'll
waking.
pass on pretty much anything that eats it.
The rat rolled pretty well on it.
Well, this is a turn of events. Will you be willing to eat the next color? I think we're up to orange.
Yellow.
Why don't you eat yellow?
No.
Why not?
I'm a man of science. I don't do this.
I heard everything's fine with it.
Everything's fine.
Eat it. You should eat it.
It's fine. I'm not going to eat it. No.
I'll eat it.
No,
Fine.
I'm not
I eat the
going to
yellow
eat it.
mushroom.
Just a piece. You just need a piece. I did eat a piece of it.
12.
For clarification.
12. Your eyes glaze over a moment, and you start to relive the same experience you were living the day before as you see a tarnished battlefield and a battalion of small stature and a single large statured fighter in front of you, seemingly coming to attack you.
I would just take a defensive stance, and I'm yelling.
You all hear him start to yell and scream and get ready to defend himself.
Why do we keep eating these mushrooms, guys?
We need to know what they do for science.
This is the first time we've eaten any of the mushrooms.
Yep.
Quite true. Fenrir, can you see if he's okay?
All right, I'll go over. Are you still screaming?
Yes.
Is everything okay, bud?
You hear, just give up, or we'll take you down.
I'll never surrender.
You hear, I'll never surrender.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not asking you to. Maybe, but maybe we calm down a little bit.
I'm perfectly calm.
You never say calm down.
After about a minute of this, your eyes unglaze and you see yourself readied to fight. And you just, a wave of kind of, not quite nostalgia, but like deja vu comes over you. Similar to how the effects passed yesterday with the rainbow mushroom. I need you to make another wisdom save.
Oh, that one's only a 6.
6. Oof.
Yeah.
And that's a 5.
Hey, it's better. 6 is higher than 5.
You, similar to how when I was explaining with Bartleby and potentially indefinite issues of hearing voices, you also start to feel levels of, and I'm sorry to bring this very close to home for all of us, levels of extreme anxiety and uncomfortability.
I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving.
I'm
just kidding.
I know. So Rizarin is now super anxious and anxiety ridden.
Cool.
Indefinitely.
How did that one go?
Where the hell did y'all just go a minute ago?
We were here. Lost place. Okay. We didn't move. Where did you go?
I was on a battlefield.
I'm asking him, okay? where did you go?
to just completely war-torn battlefield.
He's not making it up. Shut up. Sorry.
Just go lay down on the ground and go to bed.
It's the morning.
Yep.
What was that?
I'll lay in the cart.
They won't stop. Go ahead.
There was fighting.
Fighting. Yeah, okay. So you were elsewhere. There was fighting.
Someone told me to calm down. I told them I was fine.
I told him calm down was the worst thing to say.
Point of order as well. You both have your memories back of what happened the day before.
Okay.
So you would know that this is very similar to what happened the day before.
Salt circle on just the cart. Anybody that goes in sets off the car alarm. I am just going to say that out loud, and I am going to bed in the cart.
You sleepy? All right. Well,
actually, I'll have it be silent. Only in my head.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, well, that's interesting. I guess we have orange to try still.
There's no orange.
I thought there was orange.
No, it was...
Okay, yeah. The rainbow minus orange and
purple, green, yellow, blue, and red.
Okay.
That's what I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was orange or yellow. So I was like...
All right, fine.
I mean, yellow, orange are probably very close to each other. So it seems like you experiences
hallucinate. Yes, I know. The hallucinations. Good. Well, I don't know that any of these are particularly helpful in stopping all the goblins at once. I mean, helping our goblin friends. Not sure if they're listening. He's writing down whether or not they're listening. So blue still seems questionable. Do you want to try a blue one, Rosarin?
Mm-hmm.
Purple also I have listed as probably didn't do anything. You want to try that too?
I think we should perform further experiments.
You're sleeping.
Oh, you're right. I'm
You said that to the voices in your head.
Yeah.
Very well.
Because I heard Vale in my head. You're sleeping!
Anything I say while I'm sleeping is just a voice in your head.
Yes. I'm okay with this.
You know what? Fine. I like purple. Let's have the purple one.
All right. Rosarin likes purple.
Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Not the purple one, the blue.
Oh, that one's
at the same time.
That's a good one.
No,
19 plus.
That'll ruin the results. You just don't.
21.
Start.
You eat a mushroom. It's not particularly tasty. And it might have given you a little bit of reflux, but you're fine. It did.
That one wasn't nearly as fun as the yellow one.
Well then, noted. Not fun. Blue. Try blue.
Sure. 10.
10? It's actually a really good tasting mushroom. Like, it's a little earthy because you did straight up pull it from the ground.
It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom, but it's good. It's probably the best tasting mushroom you've ever had.
That one tastes real good.
Yum.
You should eat some of these.
I'm going to refrain, but thank you for trying this. This is all in the name of... I know, it's in the name of science. I'm telling him, okay? It's in the name of science. Thank you.
Eat a red one.
I'm not eating the red one.
Eat the purple one.
No, I will not eat anything.
Eat a green.
Stop it. Dealt with this my whole life. You can deal with this.
I think we should make a Lucky Charms mushroom box and market it.
I legit. Okay, no, I have a baggie of just marshmallows from Lucky Charms at home. I could brought.
That would have been appropriate. But there's no way.
It definitely would have been.
Yeah. No.
I wish I thought of that. I would have bought something like, all right, here's your mushroom, guys.
Mushrooms.
Well, all right. So, the red one is good for poisoning on the spot, it seems. Yeah. That's which did you eat, Vale? What did Vale eat? Vale ate the green one. Vale ate the green one. Of course, when I want her to speak. Anyway, so Vale ate the green one, and she got quite tired. So there's that. You ate yellow?
Yeah.
No.
I did.
I have green.
Yeah.
You ate yellow.
Yeah, I know.
I did the other three.
Now you're saying no. I'm pretty sure I have written down that you ate green. This is all right. Blue seemed to just taste delicious, so we'll save those for later. Purple, seemingly nothing. Again, save for later. Red, if we want to poison something on the spot, that's pretty good. green if we want them to just be exhausted and tired, which makes our lives a little bit easier. Maybe a victory celebration meal of some sort might be a good idea. And yellow, I don't know if we need to go through yellow.
You do also recall the purples you did feed to the goblins.
And they were like iffy.
Like you're not sure,
some
but
were
some
fine,
died.
some weren't. We weren't sure, so that's why I put fine question mark. It's not fun, and not much else going on with it.
Just making sure you have the notes all.
Yeah, possible death.
Yeah. So you guys tried your mushrooms.
Needs more testing.
Mild case of death.
Mild death. What do you do from here?
At this point, I just want to continue on.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So the goblins.
How does the cart move? The goblins.
The goblins are pulling it.
Okay,
yeah.
good. That's fine.
At least I think that's how we were doing it.
A
couple of goblins are pulling it.
We're only down to 10 goblins.
10
so
goblins.
I wasn't sure how many were pushing it before.
This probably takes about 2 or 3 of them to pull it because it's not that heavy, but you've got now 12 pounds of mithril and
a veil.
12 pounds of mithril, a veil, a rat, and a barrel of water. So
experiments are done. I toss the rat.
you toss it.
Yeah.
You just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, it runs off.
We're fine. That's fine. I don't need the rat.
It's your friend. Why'd you let your friend go?
I have no friends.
Houdini's on your shoulder.
That's fine. I appreciate that because I'm sure I'm going to need it. Well, goblins, push, pull, whatever it is. Let's roll, move. Yes. See what else we can find in this place. Try to head off these Drugar or whatever. I don't know. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you continue to head down the cavern, and you start to see the mushrooms less frequently. The smaller, like they grow smaller and smaller. You see the veins of ore that I was telling you about, and eventually, honestly, it takes about a good 5 to 6 hours before you start to hear some running water off in the distance. And as you start to hear it, starts to get louder and louder until eventually this little tunnel system that you were walking through, that you were tracking the footprints of these Durgar, opens up into a large, expansive cavern. So large that those of you with dark vision, like, you don't see the end of it. I don't know. I think it's only, actually,
it's pretty sure it's just Rosarin.
Oh, yeah. It is just me.
Yeah,
Houdini
because
can as well.
Houdini can and you. So you cannot see the end of it. Houdini can't see the end of it. That's how large this cavern is. You can see the roof.
He can't see the end of it with his elf eyes.
Nope.
I mean, owl
I
eyes.
believe because you're only a regular
Just trying to be
elf,
the order.
I'm
half elf,
you know.
so you only have the 30, right?
No, it's 60.
Is it 60?
Well done.
Okay. Oh no, that's right. The drow are
Go back to sleep.
120.
Yeah.
Really bad jokes on voices.
It's fine. Yes.
So
I told you that one wouldn't land.
But you do just at the edge of your vision, you do start to see what looks to be an underground waterfall going into a large lake that has maybe, but at least coming towards you, maybe a small, like, not very wide river. Like, you can easily just walk over it. And as you look at the walls themselves around you and behind you, you do see a sediment level, as if, like, sometimes this cave will fill up more. Maybe depending on the weather or something. If it's raining, it might actually kind of rain down here because the water will pass through and it'll fill this cavern a little bit taller. But right now it's at, like, seems to be at an equilibrium level. But there are, let's see, there's the occasional outcroppings of stone and stalagmites jutting out from the ground. Some things that you could use as, like, potential covers or whatever, tall enough and wide enough to cover some of you guys. And as you do look around the lake bed itself, you do see what seems to be sort of torchlight on the other side of the lake. But it's very hard to make out, maybe silhouetting some tents of sorts, maybe some of the stone rock outcroppings and such.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we can't see far, but we can see some firelight all the way in the distance.
Yeah, it's like because of the fire, you can.
We're close enough to waterfall stream that we can see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're kind of close enough to it. And if you're using torches, you'll eventually
have to be using a torch. So. Oh no, I'm using the sword. That's right. I'm using the sword.
Yeah, the Minotaur sword, so it glows.
This is good. All right. Well, shall we press on? Goblins, test the waters first, please.
One of them goes up and actually drinks. That's fine.
That's not what I meant, but I'll take it. Good. Is it walkable?
Well, so you're trying to go into the water?
I guess just onward.
So you can walk around the lake if you want to try to go across the lake, but some of the goblins actually walk into it and it gets to waist deep and it starts to get deeper, so it kind of like dips in.
So I guess we'll go around the long ways, unless anybody has any fun tricks.
Nope.
No.
Of course, fails.
Actively sleeping.
Unbelievable. I guess we're going the long way. Fine. Let's do it.
So you circle around.
I guess I could have frozen that.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done something way cool, but you had to go to sleep.
Hey, she's
migraine.
exhausted.
I'm gonna have to sleep. I'm so tired.
2 hours left, and then I'm awake, I guess.
Yeah, then you won't be
This
exhausted
is a really
anymore.
big lake. It's going to take us 2 hours to get around it.
No.
Can we just circle it a few times?
I mean, you could certainly try, but there is, as you circle around and get further to the other end, you do start to notice it is a small camp.
Okay.
And you'd see at least one Durgar riding what looks to be a giant fucking ladybug.
Nice.
With spikes on it.
Cool.
Slowly, 25 feet around, because they're a mount, but they're slow. Circling.
Yeah.
As like a perimeter check, you can tell. It's hard to fully make out. Rosarin, you're really the only one who could really tell. But there are a large number.
I was going to say, do we want to send somebody to scout to get that information? Or can we glean it from a distance with our torches?
Well, what is your passive perception? Rosarin?
11.
11. Yeah, so you can't quite... You can make out movement in the encampment. You can't actually see how the numbers. You can't figure out the numbers. But you can figure that there are a few creatures, humanoid or otherwise, in this small encampment. So what do you do?
Well, do we want to just go head in or get some information first? Do we want to sneak up, try to see what's happening?
I think that's a good idea. Sneak up, get a lay of the land.
Okay.
I'll sneak up.
Okay.
All right, roll stuff. The goblin chief is going to send a goblin with you. He's like, make sure he's okay.
But what did the Goblin King sound like again?
I don't know. He's had like 17 different voices.
What is it today?
14.
Make sure he's okay. I think that's really
That's pretty
close
accurate,
to
yeah.
what it was. Well, it's your stealth check?
14.
14? All right. Well, the feral that comes with you got a... Oh, wow. +7. Got a 10, so...
So he's wearing the clankiest bone armor.
Let me send our stealthiest
trips,
agent
but
with-
you're like, how close? Are you going to get like super close, or you're going to just try to like
See, trip
close in?
halfway there.
You can't see, so all you can see is the glow and maybe occasional outcroppings of stone and stuff, because you don't have dark vision. So you
Yeah,
can't
then
quite see.
I'll get close enough to see.
All right. As you close in, you walk up. What's the word? You stealth over and sleuth over to this outcropping, and then the next one, and over, and you get pretty close. As you peek the corner, the goblin does too. And neither of you realize that on the other side of the rock is a Durgar looking at you as it shouts, "Halt! Who goes there?"
That's what Durgar sound like?
Yeah, this one does.
Just like generic guards.
Yes.
Halter goes, what was that noise?
Yeah.
Must be nothing.
Does he have an arrow in his knee?
I used to be a gnome like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
So he shouts, "Halt, who goes there?"
It's me, a friend.
So
It's a
good.
good thing I'm asleep.
So good. I love it.
A friend? What sorts of friends come down this far? We've seen no friend like you.
Well, maybe that's because you're not looking hard enough.
Roll a persuasion to see how friendly you come off.
The one not charisma class person.
You're right.
A 13.
13?
Hey.
Okay.
Do the rest of us have...
This is 5, so you come off
Proficiency in
pretty
persuasion.
friendly. So like you turn to see, and it is
proficiency in
just
persuasion?
one of the generic Duragar, not like the sword guy that you fought the day before. Just a normal Duragar, and he has his battle pick out, and he's pointing it towards you, getting ready to come back and slash. And he kind of lowers, and he's like, You're not from here. You're not from down here, are you?"
No, but maybe I could be. I'm looking for a place to stay.
"What about your friend there?" And the goblin just kind of shrieks for a second, looks at, and runs away.
Don't worry about him. He's shy.
He's just shy.
Let's see. Oh man, I should have had the Duragar page out too, because these Duragar pages in the one book doesn't have just generic Duragar in it. This is Genie.
That's not Duragar.
That's not. There's Dragon. Which means I gotta go up. Should have marked that page. There we go. Because I do have got a javelin. He rolled a 19 to hit.
Rude.
I don't want to make friends.
7.
I'm happy being alone in this cave by myself. With no friends.
Oh wow. Got the average of 9. How much health does these guys have? So you see him toss a javelin at the goblin, and it kind of gets its leg, but the goblin keeps running. It's like, your friend better not come back.
I doubt he will. You sent a pretty clear message.
How long have you been wandering down here?
Well, I don't even know. It's been a while. We found some mushrooms. I found some mushrooms, just me.
How far away is he?
You could probably just barely make out that he's talking to somebody,
Okay.
And you see a goblin running back and a javelin having been thrown at the goblin, but you don't see anyone quite pursuing the goblin beyond that.
Gotcha.
And after a few moments, the goblin returns and goes to the chief, and it's like, they're talking. I didn't know that they would be civil. And the chief is like, oh, I just gave the goblin the chief's voice, and I hate it. Because now I gotta do the chief's voice for 2 goblins.
Ha.
Stupid goblins having weird voices.
Goblin's gonna wear.
That was your choice.
It was my choice. It was my choice.
So rude.
Yeah. Way to be racist against goblins.
You don't have to animate this, where like everybody has to have a specific voice based upon stereotypes set forth by anime,
I mean,
Maybe
goblins always have weird
these
voices.
feral goblins have posh British voices.
I can't.
That's what I would have done.
I have been having so much
Acme.
trouble with accents lately that I get in my head and I just know it's not good, so I tend to not do an accent.
The worse it is, the better.
Yeah. Oi, Gov.
Oh yeah, and they'd have a high pitch. Oi, Gov.
Oi, Gov.
Perfect. Oi, Chief!
Oi, Chief.
It was a spear!
You're from a spirit,
What are
mate.
you doing wandering in those woods?
So good. So good.
But
Get away from those wax, wanker.
Wanker.
he,
Oh,
the Durgar who's speaking with you is like, come on over into the cab. We I think the captain's gonna want to speak with you for a bit.
All right. Sounds great.
I like this.
Rizarin? I don't know that I can see that far, but I'm hearing that we should probably get over there.
Yeah, we should probably start making our way up.
Should we wake Vale?
Probably.
But she was so tired.
That's her problem.
I suppose. I jump up on the cart and just kick you. It's time to wake up.
My eyes open and stare directly at you, glaring.
It's fine. It's dark. I can't see it anyway. It's time to wake up. Oh, I can't see it. I have the sword out.
I'm still exhausted, I assume.
Unfortunately, you only got about 6 hours of sleep. So
Only 6.
yeah,
That's not enough.
It's not a long rest.
When I wake up with a migraine, it takes
I
me
mean-
like an hour's rest, and I'm fine.
That's a migraine, not exhaustion.
Yeah, you know.
6 hours a day, pretty much.
D&D, a long rest is 8 hours, unfortunately. Or, like, I don't...
They need to
I do
accommodate
believe,
people on different sleep
like-
schedules. This is ridiculous.
I had just
I like-
woken up.
Mechanically, for any not elf, it is 8 hours. Like,
Yeah, but
explicitly in the
like-
rules, it says 8 hours.
It does, but it's also, it's weird because, like, you're not always sleeping the full 8 hours unless you're
right.
doing
Rest.
a 10-hour rest.
I
And
did
so,
just
like,
wake up.
yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll be
I
the
appreciate it.
nice, not shitty DM, and I'll give it to you.
I appreciate
I wouldn't.
That's my
I
that's my
wouldn't give it to him.
payback for giving you negative negative inspiration for that bad joke you made a couple sessions ago.
Good. That was not a bad joke. That was a very good joke.
For that atrocious pun that you did a couple weeks
That
ago.
was
If
lovely.
it was a pun, it's positive inspiration.
I took inspiration away because of that.
No. Puns are
I'm the bad pun
automatically the
bandit.
best joke.
That implies there are good puns.
Shots fired at puns. Is
Listen.
the concept.
The best puns are the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Puns are
True,
incredible.
true.
So if it's awful, that means
They're
it's
the most
best.
successful at accomplishing punning.
Yes.
So you the guard starts to usher you towards the camp, and the rest of you decide to just start walking in that direction.
yeah.
How are you walking? Are you walking
Menacing.
menacingly, or are you walking?
Yeah.
Like we're walking
As
away
menacingly
from a
as
building
one
blowing up.
can look while not being able to see.
Okay.
Like a
Also, I
building
want to make
blowing up
sure
behind us,
that
but we're
I'm
tripping on
definitely
rocks.
not at the front of this group. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Oh, okay.
Okay, your turn.
Like we're walking away from a building blowing up.
Okay, so you're
But
you're
we're
not
tripping
looking
on
behind
rocks while we're
you.
doing
Yes, we're tripping.
But also stealthily.
stealthily,
We're stealthily walking away very badly.
menacingly walking away from
While we're
something
doing
that's
it
not.
because we
Do
can't
we just
see.
light the cart on fire?
Look.
We can light the cart on fire.
No, we need that.
You know what,
but
guys? The world just blew up. This is too much.
Oh, okay.
This is too much.
It's so badass.
That's
It's so
cool.
badass.
That's so cool.
And
All right, well, new campaign.
New campaign.
Such a good
All right,
SNL
we should start
skit.
writing Sonic fan fiction.
But we will. Yeah. As you walk up, as you guys all start to walk up,
Mhm.
were you actually going stealthily, or were you just walking up?
We could try stealth.
We could try, but I had no intention of really being
Alternatively,
stealthy.
you could go.
Listen, I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a +0.
So
You could go up not stealth, and we could.
No, like, I'm not trying to have them all. I am trying my best to surprise them by coming up. I don't expect it to work because I have disadvantage and a +0 stealth.
The surprise
But-
really just being showing up. You
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah,
you-
pretty much.
So, you know.
As you guys start to walk up, with this army of 10 goblins, yourselves and the Goblin Chief, you do notice that the one Durgar riding the spiky ladybug starts to close in on you guys. There's no way for you to be here.
Yes, there is. We're here right now.
I realize I said that wrong. There's no reason for y'all to be here.
Yes, there is. We got lost.
Just put your weapons down, and everything will be okay.
I'm unarmed completely. I put my hands up.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. We'll come back to that next week.
Cool.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Over the course of the break, I want you guys to, and I'm going to say this for everyone listening, I want you guys to be ready for a level up, but don't level up until after whatever happens.
Oh,
sure.
We know
we
what's
should
happening.
level up beforehand.
No.
We all die so we don't get that level up.
But it's like over the course of the next couple minutes, get ready, figure out what you want to do at your level up. So you don't have to roll the dice, but like you will be leveling mid-session, so I don't want to spend an hour leveling during the session, if you get what I'm saying.
Yep.
Mid-session.
Bad DMs.
Didn't we do that in your campaign?
But it's also...
Sure.
Who knows what happens? Maybe it'll be leveling after the combat, if there becomes combat.
What combat?
Maybe, who knows what's going to happen?
Eric just ended this in one round. What are we talking
We're going to
about?
fight?
I mean, I totally just
I
murdered
thought
that
it was
thing
an
in one
Eldritch
shot.
Blast
That
of friendliness.
I'm definitely not going
Definitely not going to roll all one.
I'm definitely not going to miss that and murder myself. So.
Yeah, you've never missed any Eldritch Blast.
Again, one more time, thank you everyone for listening. I hope you had a good time. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/OneQuest, and Cobb will go through everything else after this. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Hi.
If you would like to find more of our content, you can head over to www.one-quest.com, or you can always help us by supporting us at patreon.com/OneQuest. If you can't support us there with dollars, though, you can go to your favorite podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all those fun places. Rate us, review us, subscribe to us. Those things all help a whole bunch. You can also find us on social media. It's facebook.com/OneQuestOnline or at @1_quest on Twitter and Instagram. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/OneQuestVideo, and you can always send us an email to social@one-quest.com.